It's
That's the fact.
like what are we really doing? Like when people talk about this universe, I be really like, yo, are we fucking bitches in this universe or not? Like you can't
Nice
do
coming.
That's how they making it seem.
like
Bro.
niggas is acting like they can take a shit in the metaverse. You can't take no
Crazy.
fucking shit in the metaverse,
Yo.
nigga. Niggas talking about the metaverse like nigga, you just have a bunch of paintings, nigga.
Ack. Wait until that microchip that Elon is working on.
You gonna take the microchip, Josh?
Taking that shit.
No niggas putting on a microchip.
Who's
Wait
taking that shit, bro?
We get serious, bro.
I'm taking
Bro,
it.
bro,
Yo,
bro,
Josh strike me as a nigga who won't get the vaccine but will take the microchip.
Exactly, bro. Niggas not taking a vaccine, let alone a microchip.
Oh my god. I brought up that clip because the last episode we was talking about the metaverse.
Yeah, the metaverse.
And then I did more knowledge on it right after. I'm like, it's not that scary though.
What do you mean? What do you mean by scary? I see it as like a video game.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like virtual reality, which they have that now. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah, it's not as scary as people make it out to be.
yeah,
I feel like I wasn't born during the .com era when the internet was coming, but I feel like the same talks about the metaverse and stuff like that is the same talks that was going on then when the internet was coming about.
yeah. I get what you're saying, but still, with the metaverse is fucking just virtual reality. You know what I mean?
It's basically virtual reality for social media.
Social media. That's all what it is. It's not crazy. Like we still have virtual reality right now. It's like just like with the vaccine. Like nigga, your whole life you've been taking a vaccine. You just seen it now and like becoming made in front of your eyes. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like when the virtual reality just started to come out, nobody realized it was being created. You know what I mean? And it was like it came out. He's like, you got virtual reality for the PS4. You know what I mean? And then you had the Oculus. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's
pretty cool. Like we said last episode, really.
But still, it's like now it's like it's just I see it as a video game. It's just like you're gonna play it like a video game. It's like you're gonna wake up, you're gonna clock in onto it. You're gonna put some hours in, you get off, and go back to your normal life.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, bro. Especially the setting where it's like it make you feel like you're in an office.
Right.
That's mad cool. I feel like most people didn't watch the freaking introducing video that Mark Zuckerberg did on it. Because if they did, they would see like, oh, it's not that crazy.
Like, calm down, relax. Just don't buy it.
Some of the videos I was watching to get more information on it was like, man, Facebook is doing this for our data. They want more data. You know what I'm saying? But they already have your data.
Nigga.
Don't you have Instagram?
Like every single
Facebook
app you have says, would you like to share your information with this app? Before,
and I'm pretty sure that's in terms of services.
Exactly.
Nobody reads that.
When you first open, when you download an app, right?
Yeah.
It gives you that notification like, oh, do you want to share your information with this app? And you can either click yes or no. You know what I mean? They're already doing that shit.
Exactly.
Like, you're kind of late to the party, people. But anyways, welcome back to another episode of No Need to Talk Pod. I'm your co-host, Anthony. Follow my other co-host, Cam.
What's up, peoples?
And we're going to stop right there. Nah, Shemar, you know what it is, bro?
What?
I moved.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a little bit hard. But Shemar is not blacklisted from this pod. Shemar is still a part of the No Need to Talk.
Of course not. He's not on the black listed list,
Exactly. So Shemar is just not here at the moment.
Exactly.
But he will be back.
Yeah, he will.
He will.
Yeah.
He's a big part of this.
But until then, make sure you like, subscribe, all that special
Rate a
stuff.
5-star
On Apple Podcasts, all that. You know?
Sir. I stopped looking at the numbers.
Yeah.
Of our shit.
Why?
I don't look at the numbers anymore.
Why?
I just post. I don't know. I don't know why. It's just like the numbers don't hit me the same.
You're right. I don't.
I'm more at this part. It's like, okay, I'm gonna put out a video and it does whatever it does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I see him because I upload the stuff.
Yeah. Like with all the Instagram and stuff. Like the other day, you came to me like, "Yo, we already hit 1,000 views on it. Didn't do nothing to me." I was like, "Okay,
okay."
I'm going back to do what I was doing.
Yeah.
That's the point where I'm at with the YouTube career. It's like because we've
put
been
it out
doing it
and make it do what it do.
Yeah, I'm like we've been doing this for like a year and some change now. So I'm like, it is what it is at this point. Whatever the numbers is the numbers. You feel what I'm saying? But how was your day, Cam?
My day was good, bro.
That's good. My day was good.
You know what I did? I did schoolwork back in college.
Back in college. Fuck, I can't. Dude, this is my last semester before I get my associate degree. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of interesting. I don't know if I'm going to continue, but it's whatever. But back to the Metaverse. I want to talk about this. You know why? Because it's picking up steam.
Yeah,
like
it is.
More and more people is talking about it. Like more and more. And I'm like,
more institutions are too, because I think Disney, they got a patent to put some stuff in in the metaverse, and put
Right.
in VR.
Right.
Like right after recording, I see all these articles coming out that these companies are putting stuff out to go into the metaverse and making it VR.
Which is like, yeah. And then I remember when you was talking about with the jobs, like you can work there and like, but it's like none of this shit doesn't need people to work though. To work it for them, but whatever. But the thing is, I'm like, dude, y'all niggas is taking that shit too serious. Like, calm down. It's like it's basically a video game that's like going to take up a lot of your time.
Yeah.
That's why I see it as like it's just like social media now. It's like social media, it's going to takes up a lot of your time right now, and you're going to be on it a lot. But this metaverse is just another video game because video games are lame. I feel like this is going to help that out.
With video games?
Yeah, video games is trash nowadays.
I don't. Yeah, it must not help video games. It might. I see that it might take out TVs.
In what way?
Because I was listening to something that was explaining how the Oculus works, and they were saying like he was just like, say we're in this or the stew right now, right?
Right.
And say there's no TV in here. If I put it on, it can make like a
screen,
70-inch screen in here. And then they were saying they don't want to watch TV back on the regular TV again.
And you just put it on your Oculus.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell people, dude, it already exists. The virtual reality shit already exists. It's nothing crazy. Like, it's just like, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's virtual chat party. You ever seen those videos of the people like different characters and shit talking to like animated characters on YouTube? Yeah. It's like, that's already exists. Like, they walk around, talk to other people with their virtual reality shit on.
Yeah, you know that's basically what it is.
It's fucking this. It's already there. Like, nigga, calm down. It's just up to you. Like, once again, it's up to you if you want to engage in this, in this thing or not. It's really up to you. It's like you have the power. Like I keep saying, like with the shit that's going on with Fresh and Fit, like how everybody wants to cancel them. Is like people hate like how
we can get on that. I got
yeah. Like how everybody Fresh and Fit is a podcast that a lot of people is having. What
I say controversy around right now.
Like wants to cancel and shit, but it's like, nigga, they're a platform. Like, you know how you take it on the platform? Just stop watching these shit. It's literally up to you, bro. Exactly. Like, okay, they said they don't mess with black girls and date black girls and shit, and like it's just, they see black girls as annoying and this and X, Y, and Z. I'm like, well, just turn their shit off. Exactly.
And most of the people that have a problem with it never watched them though.
Never watched them. Like I watched them only for one time. Yeah. Because one of my friends was on there. Not friends, but somebody I knew. Yeah. So when a girl I knew from school was on there. Yeah. So I was like, let me see what is she gonna do on there. That's the only reason I watched them. Other than that, I turned it off. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's up to you if you don't want to be a part of this metaverse shit.
Yeah, really. Yeah. It's your choice.
It's fucking your choice. People don't believe that. I be like, people want to like be followers nowadays.
Be followers?
Yeah. It's easier to follow than be a leader.
Yeah, it is.
Completely. So it's like, might as well, like, oh my God, this metaverse coming out. I'm going to fucking do it. I want to see what this is like. I'm going to see what it's like. Yeah. Just for curiosity.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's going to be kind of cool, though. So it'll be kind of like a cool follow.
Yeah, because virtual reality itself is fucking cool.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, do you know how many times I wish I had an Oculus? I was going to buy one. You know what I mean? But I was like, nah, I don't need this. I'm going to use it one time and get off. Mm-hmm. But virtual reality itself, like, dude, amount of times I freaking tried out virtual reality games and shit, that shit is lit. Yeah. That shit is mad fun. And, like, if they're going to make a whole thing that we can interact with people, but it's just, like, I can just imagine the generation before us.
What? Oh, the millennials?
I mean, not the generation before them. I mean, the generation after us, like, the people that's just being born right now, that's going to be born into it, how their social... like, they're not gonna know how to talk to people in real life. They're only gonna know how to talk to people in the game with their thing on behind a character. You get what I'm saying? So when they come into real life, so just imagine like with the pandemic and everything going on, they'd be like, "Yo, you gotta go in school on virtual reality."
Yeah, that can't happen because they have a whole setting for that.
Exactly. Like you put on your virtual reality and you're in school. That is lame.
It looked pretty cool though. But it is lame because you don't have the same experience.
Like when you're at school, like you're gonna be in your fucking room with your virtual reality thing on. Yeah. At home, like imagine what you're gonna do at PE. No. Remember PE?
Oh, speaking about PE, right? There's a feature in there, right? Like say if you're doing you're exercising, there if you have on the Oculus on, it will be like a person in your room That's like an instructor.
Instructor, yeah, of course, that's lit.
That's lit,
And you
bro.
can make you feel like there's something that can make you feel like you're running up mountains and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you might as well just go and do it. It's just shit. You know what it really is?
What if you're in Florida, bro? There's no mountains here.
Bro, you know what it really is? It's just a way to make us more lazier. As like
more
a race.
Yeah. That's how things are. When was the last time you touched a button on the TV?
Oh my gosh, you're so fucking right. You're so fucking right. I get upset when I can't find a remote.
You're like, bro, I gotta get up and change the
channel. I gotta turn down the TV. Oh my god.
Do TVs don't come with buttons anymore?
Just can't shut the fuck up.
What? I don't have a TV in my house. I have the one, but we got that like a long time ago. Like the new TVs.
New TVs come with buttons.
What's the name of that TV that's like round?
I think it's
curved?
Samsung.
And you can see from each angles?
8K.
Yeah.
Curved TV. 8K.
Does that come with buttons?
Yeah, it comes with buttons.
Like, do you know that for sure? Or are you just saying that because it's TV?
No, I know for sure. It comes with a button, Cam. I need the TV to turn it on.
I need to see.
Everybody
it
loses
wouldn't make no
remotes.
sense.
Yes, it makes sense because you lose something that's always there. You lose a remote. You know how many times people lost remotes and can't find it? You think that'd be mad annoying if they lost.
But
that
see
shit.
how efficient Amazon is. They would just buy a new remote.
I know. It's just a way to get lazier as a society, bro.
Yeah, lazy and more efficient. It's kind of like when you go to the
not,
store.
Bro.
It is kind of
more efficient. We is getting more efficient because everything's more like deliveries nowadays. Imagine I can't even remember what deliveries was like back in like the early 2010 or fucking 2000s. What was delivery even like back then? How long shit got there? Was FedEx the way FedEx is now, like UPS and shit back then? Like,
I don't think so.
How? Because nigga, same day delivery is a thing now.
Yeah,
that's how efficient we are, like getting as like a human race. But still, it's like more lazier though, because now you're in the demands for shit. You feel me?
But if it's a lazy, kind of goes back to saving, the earth with freaking climate control and stuff. You know what the thing is? The carbon footprint. That's the thing now, to lessen the carbon footprint.
Right.
So if we're more lazy and people don't have to save, let's go back to the Oculus. If I know there's a feature in there, right? And it's like, if you watch a basketball game, it can be like you're actually courtside.
Courtside, yeah.
There's that. That can save time for you not driving, and it can take out that the carbon footprint, that car with the car emissions. You know what I'm saying?
But that's so sad though.
But how though?
It is sad. You know why? Because remember when we went to J. Cole concert?
Yeah.
Nigga.
But it would have been a good idea to have it through the Oculus, because we went there when it was COVID. It was like 15,000 people there.
Yeah.
It would have been more safer. It would have been like a greater means.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like safer. Forget that. The same as it was like regular times, like without COVID or anything. Like you can stand next to somebody and not catch their disease. Okay, let's think about it like that. Which like you would never get that J. Cole experience if you was with an Oculus, bro.
Yeah,
you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get that same experience, bro. Wait, feeling like standing in the stadium and the stadion's like is rocking, not from the music speakers, but people is screaming.
Yeah,
that's like a whole different experience than you have an Oculus on.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in saying that, it's like it's kind of sad to see where we're heading as like a society, because we make these things that's like actually driving us away.
Yeah, but some people are okay without not having an experience. Kind of like with movies, like with the HBO Max. How movies were releasing.
Movie theaters.
Some people don't care about the experience.
Yeah, and I was saying the same thing. Like with like the new what's this Matrix movie that came out. Like the experience that you would have had that in school, like with the speakers and shit. Yeah. Like school, definitely. In movie theaters, with like the speakers and shit, is completely different than what you would have at home. But like at home, I have a home theater system, in the living room. So I was getting the same experience. You get what I'm saying? So it's just bringing there's more technology coming out that's going to bring us away from like human contact, like being around people, which is like mad kind of sad. Because I remember what podding was like on Zoom. Mm-hmm. That shit was ass. Yeah. But when as soon as we got in person, like the feeling, the atmosphere, the way how we was talking to each other, it feels way better.
And different.
And
plus, I'm not lagging, so.
Exactly, too. Like, come on, yo. Them just saying, like, what we going to do when we move in the future, we're doing pods, we're going to do that shit on Zoom, on virtual reality. That's ass.
Well, it depends how good the quality is and if we can put our...
See, you're still thinking about it, though. No, I'm just saying, like, I'm just imagining, like, dude, that's kind of... I still prefer even me as like an introvert, like I barely like going out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you offer me to go out, I'll go out. But
Yeah.
other than that, I'm not bringing myself out of the house. You know what I mean? So even as me as an introvert, I still want.
Yeah,
to.
but even as an introvert, some people say I'm an introvert. The human interaction is needed. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you need human interaction, and that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry for the generation after us that's gonna grow up into this reality, because that's gonna be their reality. Because we know what's real and what's not, but to them, they gonna think that this reality isn't real because they is all into the game. Like, if you have all this human contact and all this human reaction in virtual reality, you might just get a girlfriend in virtual reality. You might just, you know what I mean, do all these crazy things in virtual reality because in real life it's not real. You might see it like that.
Yeah.
You might see real life as somewhere you just go to sleep and you wake up and you go back into the game.
Yeah,
To the
it's kind of gonna be like role play, like what people do on GTA and streaming on Twitch.
Right.
What is it called?
Roleplay. GTA roleplay.
Yeah, role play. RP.
Yeah, RP. Role play.
Yeah, so it's basically gonna be like that. So
I'm just saying, like, I'm not looking forward for that, bro. I don't want that. I would want it as like a game that you go on. You know what I mean? You go on after school with your friends, and then that's it. Cause that's gotta be lit. You can go fucking anywhere in the world or some shit.
Yeah.
With your homies, and you just put in your thing like, nigga, we're in this spot. We're skydiving right now. You know what I mean? We're in a haunted house. We're fucking playing Call of Duty. Glasses on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's lit. That'd be lit as hell as a game though. Not as like reality. Like, I wouldn't want jobs in there. I wouldn't even want schools in there. Even
I mean, the workplace is in there, so schools can. So this is like if like if you're at college, it can be like a room full of like 1,000 people taking that same class.
no, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand. Like, that's probably where they're gonna head with it because of the pandemic. Like, because right now the surge that's going on, people might just end up going back on Zoom and shit. But still, nigga, school in person is needed. I believe personally.
Yeah.
To learn just who you are in the world. You do that in school.
Yeah.
I believe, like, when you was in high school, you know what I mean? That shows who you're gonna be. If you're able to associate with people, connect with people, work with people. That's in high school, I believe.
Yeah.
That helps you out in the world. If you have virtual reality, you don't know how to work with people. Unless you're just gonna be, because me in video games, how I talk in PlayStation Party is completely different the way I talk in real life. You know what I mean? You play on a video game. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like, I can say whatever I want. You get what I'm saying?
No,
Niggas say, like, go ahead.
You can land, bro.
No, I'm just saying. You say what you like. Magic Carlos.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at. Like Carlos, like you can tell by his character, by like how he acts in video games, though.
Exactly. Like, that's the way he's gonna be acting all the time because that will be everything. Like, if everybody's job and everywhere was in virtual reality, niggas soon gonna be like this here. No, grandma, just get on your virtual reality headset. I don't need to come see you. I'm just putting my headset and see you in virtual reality.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. It might go somewhere, bro.
no, it's going there. That's where it's gonna head.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing off the pod, Metaverse, you can't purchase land in the Metaverse. It's actually a whole different thing. It's called Decentrland. That's where you buy the stuff. Like if you guys heard where like Snoop Dogg, he was buying like a hotel he has in Decentrland.
Right.
That's the place where people are buying acres of land at. That's what it's called. Decentraland is totally different from the Metaverse.
I feel you. Yeah, man. I wouldn't. I would just use it like as an investment.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I use that shit for. Other than that, I'm not using it for anything else. Because that's just, I just use it as a game though. But we're gonna be too old.
Yeah, by the time it's really off and kicking, we're probably like 26 or 28.
I might not be too old. I know. Don't matter what age I am, I'm coming back to play GTA 6.
I feel you. I might. I don't know. Gotta hit that. Depends if I turn out winning the console.
I feel you.
So here's one more. Yeah, that's it for off the Metaverse and the future of the place.
But hit us in the comment section what you think about the Metaverse. I just know that shit's dangerous. I believe that's like a dangerous concept. It's like we're getting closer to just fucking fuck humans. I'm just gonna build some shit.
Yeah, bro.
That's cat. That is sad, bro.
Hold on.
I blame women.
Expound?
Yeah, why? I blame women for stuff like these being created.
Right.
You know why?
We don't look like Fresh and Fit soon, but continue.
No. I just blame women because the niggas that's making this ain't got no women in their life like that. So
Mark
they make it.
Zuckerberg divorced, right?
I don't know what he is. I just know he ain't getting none. If you think that you think that nigga was getting pussy, you think that nigga was getting pussy, you create some shit like this.
No, but
Exactly.
that's a lot of man hours
I believe exactly.
to create this.
Exactly. I blame women. A lot of these nerds is just creating things that you don't need to go into real life for. They be like, man, it's so hard to talk to a woman in real life. I'm just gonna fucking find one in the metaverse. You feel what I'm saying? That's where we're heading. Niggas gonna create robots and shit to fucking be their lovers instead of fucking women because they break their heart. They have a
But I seen a TikTok like that. The dude was like PS5 or these females are like PS5 never break your heart.
Exactly. So that's what we're having. I blame women.
That's a good take.
Fucking what you said in high school?
What? What did I say?
One titty a day.
Oh, yeah.
School shooter away.
Yeah, bro.
My dog Kev was like, "Yo, you think there would be a school shooter if a girl let him touch it?"
Yeah, man.
Come on, yo. I'm just saying though, if a woman was like, stop treating these niggas that's like geeks so badly.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. My catchphrase should have been like, squeeze it, titty, not triggers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, it's your fault. If that's, I feel like, yeah.
Good take.
Good take. Moving on. You know what I want to talk about real quick? No, I want to talk about for the whole time here. Cordae, shout out to that dude. You know why? He's taking all these niggas' route. He's just eating up everybody's route on dropping the album.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga dropped a freestyle on what is called?
Heart Part 4.
Heart Part 4.
Kendrick Lamar's song.
Yes, before he dropped Damn, right? And then he did a J. Cole route. He dropped a freestyle on LA Leakers, which you see me listening to.
Yeah.
And freaking
that came out today.
Shit. That came out today. That's what I was watching in the
Oh, I
garden.
didn't know. I thought you was listening to Kodak.
No, that's
I didn't see. I'll watch it after.
Yeah, that nigga killed that freestyle. Like, oh my God. You know what I mean? And now he's keep going like, yo, I'm the greatest nigga at 25. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in saying that, I see what he's doing. This album better be a banger, bro, because you out here chopping off people's heads, bro. You coming out people's heads and shit. So this album better be a banger.
Yeah. It doesn't have a lot of features on it.
It does, bro. And it has a lot of producers.
Yeah.
Fuck features. That shit has a lot of producers, bro. I was going through the catalog of that shit.
One of them is Quincy Jones,
bro.
too. So.
Exactly. Once again, like, who does this dude think he is?
Exactly.
Yo, shout out to Cordae. I am pumped for the album. I am like extremely excited for it.
Yeah.
Cause he's making it seem like it's about to be some greatest shit of all time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
if the album was nice, I want to see how that merch is, you know?
And the only thing I don't like is he put like 2 songs we already heard on there.
On the album?
One song. I know Sinister is on the album, which is like I already heard it.
He has the song with Roddy Ricch on there on the album, right, on the track listing.
Yeah, there's a song with Roddy Ricch on there.
Yeah, so it's probably that song. So yeah, those are the 2 singles.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here, I'm like, damn.
Well, 3, because he had 3 singles. The one with Roddy Ricch, the one with Lil Wayne, he had one by himself.
Exactly. I was looking at it, I was like, man, dog, I don't want all these niggas on here. No, I mean, not that. I was like, I don't want these songs on here. I already heard them. I want some new. Mm-hmm. I want to play this album straight through, and I didn't hear none of these songs.
I feel.
You know what I mean? I think I'm falling into that J. Cole category right now because that's what J. Cole does. He just dropped the album.
Yeah, it doesn't drop no singles.
No singles. You know what I mean? So
the last time he had a single was like freaking KOD with ATM.
No, Thing has a single too.
Which one?
The Offseason has a single. The Interlude was a single because he dropped that first.
Yeah, but I don't really count that. He dropped it like a couple of days or a week before.
He dropped and he had the Interlude with the Climb Back on there. So
the EP.
Yeah, if you want to count those 2 freaking songs on there as like the singles, yeah. But like Cordae, that boy, are you excited? What you think? Okay,
I don't have any expectations.
Predictions. It comes out on Friday. As of this recording, this won't be out on Tuesday, but it comes out on Friday. So this is before we're recording this before the album comes out. Predictions. I think it's going to be a what do you call it? A Grammy nominated album, even though it's dropping in January. So
Yeah.
that's very, very early.
Q1.
2, it's going to be better than Gunna album.
Hot take.
It's going to be better. That's one of his competitors.
Yeah, but Gunna's on his album too.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it's gonna drop the album this month. He dropped the album this month, last week.
Yeah.
And then he's dropping this next week. I don't know if Joey Badass is dropping an album this Friday too. He's dropping something this Friday.
Probably a single. Ain't no way Joey Badass is coming with an album like that. He probably gonna have a single.
Yeah, so I know.
Or it could, or his EP he dropped. That's a single.
Single,
but
exactly.
It's kind of
So-
weird.
I know Joey Badass is dropping, but all I know is
and JID's dropping a single.
right. So all I know is that Cordae is gonna have a nominated album, and I think this album might be better than his debut.
Yeah, of course. The thing I see with Cordae with his sophomore album, and I'm gonna compare it to Roddy Ricch's sophomore album, is Cordae. He didn't have a big single on his first album, which was The Lost Boy, right?
Yes, he did. He had the one with
But I'm comparing it to Roddy Ricch's The Box.
Yeah,
He didn't have nothing big like that, so that's what gives him the luxury of his second album.
yeah.
where nobody has no expectations.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But also, I don't view Roddy Ricch was with industry that pushes is like with a label that pushes.
they're on the same label.
and they're on the same level. No,
Atlantic.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought. Oh yeah, you're right. But I'm just saying, like Roddy Ricch is a clouded rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Cordae is not a clouded rapper.
Yeah, with the box. That happened because of the box. Cordae, he doesn't have a box. That's what gives him the luxury of having like probably a good sophomore album.
Right.
Because nobody has the expectations on him.
Right.
The thing with Roddy Ricch, everybody was hoping for, okay, he's dropping a second album, we're getting another song like the box.
Right.
He didn't have a single for this album, I believe. Roddy Ricch. So that was like the first step. You know
Yeah,
what
and they
I'm saying?
call that shit mad mid. That
Exactly.
shit's crazy.
So, and that's because he didn't have no big single. So it's kind of tough for that to be your first album.
Right.
And that's what Cordae really doesn't have. That album was good.
That album was great.
So
It got nominated.
It was nominated for a Grammy.
I mean, that's
that
how
album was
good it was.
amazing, but the luxury he can get is by not
But
having a big old single like
too,
that.
you know why? Another thing too, with Cordae with that album, that was highly anticipated. Like everybody was waiting for that shit to come
Yeah.
out. So the other thing is like, you can tell who are big artists is. No, let me rephrase that. You can tell who are good artists in this industry. You can tell 100%. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when Cordae was coming out with his album, everybody was talking about that shit because they was like, man, this man is like he's lyrical, but he has that foot in that play around shit of rap. You know what I mean? Which is like good. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
he still was like, man, what kind of album? He has his foot in both doors. Where he's gonna take? And plus, he was coming next to Lemire, which
Yeah.
they thought Lemire was the best one because how clouded he was with
Yeah.
his music. So like, he was highly anticipated, and everybody was waiting for it. And when he dropped it, that shit was crazy. And you got people like Dr. Dre that was backing him. Quincy Jones was backing him. J. Cole produced on it. You know what I mean? He has all these big name people. Just like when Nas first came out with his album, had all these big name people producing his album, just like with Cordae.
Yeah.
So people know who's okay. That nigga's different. Everybody knows
Yeah.
that. You feel what I'm saying? So when it came with Roddy Ricch is just like any. I believe personally, he's just like the babies and the fucking who else would I say, like the NBA young boys. He's just like those clouded rappers that has those those singles that blows up massively. They know for these massive singles, but not really known for their albums. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
You feel what I'm saying? So with Cordae, like Cordae will be known for his albums.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be known for his singles. They're gonna be like, fucking Lost Boy was crazy. You know what I mean? Now from a bird's eye view, it's probably gonna be the same way. He's gonna be known like all these other people, like the J. Cole's and Kendrick, they will be known by their albums. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So comparing him is like, dude, I think he has expectations. This album has mad expectations because of the route he's taking.
Yeah.
Because you cannot use that song that beat that Kendrick was using was like basically a notice, putting people on notice.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't say no names, but we know who he's talking about. You get what I'm saying? So when he dropped that song, Hearts Part 4, everybody know he was just putting people on notice. What did Cordae did? take that same exact route, use that beat, and putting people on notice.
Yeah.
Calling himself the greatest rapper
Under 25.
under 25. He's the greatest rapper under 25. That's putting people on notice. You know what I mean? Then he goes on LA Leakers and then does a hell of a freestyle and then says nobody.
Oh, you know what makes that even more hard? In the song, he was like, I might take a trip to LA Leakers. And you went on LA Leakers. That's hard.
Hard. Come on now. That nigga did a freestyle and then next thing you know, in the freestyle, at the end of the freestyle, this man is talking about how he dares a nigga to come up here next. You know what I mean? He dares a nigga to drop in the next 2 months.
He's talking spicy.
Yeah. So in saying that, this is highly anticipated. And for the past, 4 months now, 6 months now, he's been talking about his label. You know what I mean?
Yeah, high level. I'm
High
still waiting
level.
for that merch to drop.
Exactly.
It probably don't drop with the album, probably.
Exactly. So he's been talking about his label, how he's signing big name shit. So at the end of the day, this nigga is about to be doing some crazy shit, and it's highly anticipated. I believe.
Do you hope it sells well so people
I
can
don't care.
see it more?
No.
Like more people can see it.
No, I don't care. I don't care about no sales, niggas, because everybody do nothing. Nigga, Drake did Extreme Lovers with Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah.
Nigga, 9 weeks in a row, this nigga shit was number one.
Yeah, and it is hit 2 times platinum.
Exactly. To this day, people still say that album is mad mid.
Yeah. Well, now the units sold when that chart comes out, it's just basically how many people consumed it.
Exactly.
You know?
So I don't care about numbers. Like even his first album started off slow. So but at the end of the day, people knew what sounded good and what didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with this album, I don't care. All I want to know is how it sounds.
Yeah, that's true.
And like if he's like spit it, which I believe he's going to. I think he's like, doing all this. Like I don't think he's like a social media kind of dude.
Yeah.
But the route he's taking, I don't call him cocky, but I call him confident because I feel like he knows like I'm dropping some shit.
Exactly.
I feel like he just knows he's dropping some shit. So at the end of the day, I believe that this nigga's gonna do some shit.
Yeah. And his way he's going about dropping his album is pretty good, because he didn't have a marketing plan that was like, hey, album no skips,
Exactly.
So
and he cleared off all his shit off his chest. Remember, because the song he dropped, he was like, he talked about why he dropped the YBN and all that shit.
Yeah.
He has nothing. He got all his stuff off his chest. I feel like he's just gonna go focus on the music and just go heavy on it. So, hey, I am excited.
facts.
I feel like I'm not excited like when I was excited for J. Cole,
Yeah.
album drop, but I am excited for this album.
Yeah.
This is an album I'm not staying up for
You
that.
know what's interesting when I'm gonna talk about Gunna's album. When Gunna's album dropped, right? You can see it on everybody's story, and usually like acts like that you would see like on everybody's story that's excited to come out.
Right.
It was with Drake's album
Right.
and it was with Cole's album.
Right.
I didn't know Gunna had that effect on people like that. Like I didn't know Gunna was one of them. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, Gunna is one of them. Everybody like Gunna. Like people view
He did better than freaking Weeknd. They dropped on the same day.
dude.
That's crazy.
You know what else is I say to that? When I seen it, I was like, this is not what I was to say. This is rap. Okay? So like people consume rap differently between how they consume I don't know what kind of music Weeknd makes.
The Weeknd's pop, but it's the Weeknd though.
No. This is what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. Rap is consumed like, okay, a lot of people gonna listen to that album the first week and then it's gonna die off
Right.
2 weeks later.
Oh, yeah, I feel.
You get what I'm saying? Nobody's going through Gunna's whole fucking catalog of that album he dropped. No, I'm not saying that's not saying like the album was bad.
Yeah.
That's just saying, they're not going through your album again. But with like a Weeknd and like the Bruno Mars album, there is a different class. Theirs is gonna get played through entirely from like radios. Fucking their fans is gonna listen to that shit completely every single month. It's gonna be replayed. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So like when you look at albums, like just like when Taylor Swift dropped,
Yeah.
Taylor Swift didn't do mad. Taylor Swift was second to freaking Certified Lover Boy still.
Yeah, but Taylor Swift's number was still crazy though.
It still did crazy numbers, but in the beginning, the first week numbers,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It wasn't as crazy as like when Drake dropped his. You get what I'm saying? When you thought when Drake dropped, the first week number was like 600.
Yeah. But for a dude to come off a year where he performed at the Super Bowl, had a Super Bowl performance, and sells less than Gunna, that's kind of weird.
Right.
Kind of anticlimactic if you think about it.
It's not even. I don't even think about it. I just know because it's like, dude, the weekend is gonna do numbers regardless because it's not gonna be first week numbers, but give that shit 6 months. It's gonna surpass Gunna shit completely.
I'll see.
I believe it because the songs that's gonna go back to that album for is freaking
What, talking about Gunna's?
yeah, Gunna's album.
Push and P, that's one.
Pusha P,
And
fucking
the one, I don't think the one with Lil Baby. Too Easy, but Too Easy was the single though.
and
So
the,
that was
the single and the remix.
yeah,
Not the remix, but just adding on Roddy Ricch to this shit.
yeah.
That's the only two. There's nothing else. And then the one that's that's why I said like there's really nothing else niggas is going back to go play like consistently. They're just gonna pick and choose songs off the album. That's it. But the Weeknd album, niggas is gonna re-listen to that shit because it's the Weeknd. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So rap, I don't compare rap to any other genre because like what rap is just like they come out and then you're gonna listen to the first week, you're gonna listen to that 1 week and it's gonna die off.
Yeah, and just go to the album, listen to the songs you like, right?
Right, because you don't know. You know how many fucking albums was dropped last year, and I have not went back and listened to any of them. I've been listening to straight old school shit because like there's nothing else to listen to. Like Russ album dropped, that shit was a banger of an album.
Yeah.
Have not went back to it.
Well, I went back to it, but I'm a different case.
You know what I mean? I'm just like the average consumer.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, the average consumer is not going.
No, not going back to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And plus, the average consumer, I'll say, they have more playlists than they listen to albums. Because if you
Right.
talk to our age group, most of them don't listen to albums like how we listen to albums.
Right.
Because if I'm listening to music, I don't have a playlist where it's just one song. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I listen to the full albums
Right.
on shuffle or whatever.
But
know what
like
I'm
you just
saying?
said, ours have mad playlists, mad different artists
Exactly.
consistently. So, like I said, bro, it's different. Like
Yeah.
what Cordae album, I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, it's
for
an album.
one.
I'm gonna listen to it as an album.
Right, I'm gonna listen to that shit one full week, and then I might pick and choose songs off the album to play.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, in saying that, bro, all I know is I feel like Cordae is gonna do numbers, but I would never compare like different genres to rap. Rap is a whole different thing in itself. It's like you compare rap to itself because like it's completely different from any other genre.
Right.
It's so popular, you know what I mean? But it's so like neglected.
Yeah. And that goes back to a couple episodes ago when I was saying like how freaking Taylor Swift can do more numbers, and this I forget the other girl's name, but I believe her first name is Oliver Rodriguez. I believe.
Rodriguez, yeah.
Yeah, because she be selling crazy.
So like, come on now. Like, look at Billie Eilish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, her too.
Like they continuously do numbers.
Yeah,
You know?
and going back to Taylor Swift, her vinyl sales competed with people's full
Right.
albums, with the regular
Exactly.
albums,
So-
which is crazy.
It's different. Those genres are completely different. You know what I'm saying? Than rap. Like you never notice, you never see none of those genres ever talk about first week numbers.
That is true.
No other genre ever. You never hear anything on Twitter anywhere that says, "Yo, projective first week numbers." You don't hear it.
Yeah,
Only in raps.
But the thing is, those numbers come out, but it's never like promoted like that, though.
Right.
I wonder why. It's pretty
Only in
interesting.
rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only because because it's like a first week kind of listen.
Yeah.
Everybody focuses on the album in the first week, and then that shit dies the freak off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like they should stop coming out with the first week numbers because I feel like
It's not
that
needed.
affects the people
It really
listening
not
to it.
exactly, and everybody talks about it. Oh, you niggas ain't do shit first week. Like nobody.
Yeah. Like Meek Mill, his thing didn't do that good from championships, which is not that good of a comparison if you ask me.
Exactly.
But
Champs
that album was still pretty good.
Good. It was a good
Expressive
album.
Pain, yeah.
Yeah.
I should go back and listen to that.
That and Young Thug album wasn't bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just like they didn't do first week numbers. So, like, did you like it?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, every time we in our group chat, all we do is argue about first week numbers.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But it's only like, you only have, in rap, I believe, it's only like a couple of dudes that can, like, gather an audience for a long time after, like, a month. And I believe that's, like, the J. Cole's, the Kendricks, the Drakes, the Rick Ross. You know what I mean? Because when he dropped Port of Miami 2,
Yeah.
niggas was still listening to that shit.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I believe Kanye still can do it.
Yeah,
I
but
believe
he's a monster.
Danya's still doing that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got the young artists is only in the young artists catalog. I'd be like, Lil Baby can still, I believe, can do that. Because when he did the collab with Dirk, Lil Baby and Dirk, they shit was still going on.
Yeah.
So other than that, I don't see it. Cardi B, I don't know about Cardi B.
I mean, it's been 3 years since,
Meg? I'm trying to think of a woman artist.
Her last album was Good News. Nobody's going back to Good News. But I'm not a woman. I'm not her target audience.
I'm trying to think of like woman artists. Cause I don't want to be what is called when you're against sex, like you're
what, a misogynist?
Not misogynist, bro.
But then again,
whatever.
I don't know what no female rapper that's been putting out heat recently.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm just
some
trying
people,
to think of
might say Doja Cat, but she's not really rap. She's more pop.
TikTok.
Yeah. So
TikTok's about to be a genre.
I mean, it's about to turn to a record label if you ask me.
TikTok is going to be a genre, bro. They're going to be called. It's going to be like just TikTok music, bro. Like you make music for TikTok, which is a good fucking brand.
Oh yeah, it is
to be a part of. Like all your music getting played on there is like continuously repeating, bro. You feel me? So in saying that, yeah, but still, I don't see it. But it's just like I said, yeah, it's just with rap. That's the only genre that dies out fast when new art, because you always get bored.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I have nothing to listen to. Even though there was so much good music that was put out in rap, I do not go back to it that often. I rather go back to like old classic shit.
Yeah.
Than go to any new shit.
I feel like for the average consumer, it's kind of hard to go back because every Friday new music comes out.
New music come out too. So it's like it's being fed.
Yeah.
With pop, how many pop artists is putting out music so fast? Like rap artists.
I don't think it's that much, but I need to go do more knowledge on that.
Exactly. So moving on.
Exactly.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for Cordae. I feel like Cordae is gonna be doing a new thing. You feel what I'm saying?
For my eyes only. Not for my eyes. For a bird's eye view.
From a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
That nigga remind me of J. Cole. Of like this generation.
Yeah, that's probably why I said for my eyes only. That was at a college too, so.
Yes, that nigga remind me of J. Cole, bro.
From a bird's eye view. Yeah.
Moving on.
One thing I want to talk about, the freaking Yeezy and Balenciaga and Gap deal. I mess with that. That deserves a round of applause. I like seeing people's visions, come alive.
I don't even know what happened. I seen the contract, but I don't remember what happened in the contract.
But this was, I'm gonna go back to the original vision. When the reason why Kanye, or known now as Ye, is with Gap, right? Because Gap, the way they can put out clothes is on a mass level, and his idea for going with Gap is to make designer clothes affordable and be able for everybody can wear, And with that coming from getting Balenciaga's help to engineer his Yeezy Gap goes back to his vision. Because if you go look at Balenciaga is a high fashion house.
Right.
And having them help the Yeezy Gap to design and engineer his clothes brings that vision he had to life, making designer clothes available to the masses.
Yes, that's affordable.
With the first installment of the, it's called the Perfect Hoodie, the Yeezy Gap hoodie. First time it came out, it was $90 for retail. And the second release that just came out recently,
right,
the prices of it went down like to $80. To most people, that might not seem like a big deal, but it really is, because when that $10 price difference goes back to the vision of making it affordable, and it shows that how it's being created on a mass scale now. It can go out to more people.
Right. I have a question. Do you think rich people, millionaires, call Kanye crazy?
No.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was sitting here, I was like, man, the only people that call Kanye crazy is people with no money.
Yeah.
While they don't notice.
Rick Ross said it best. If you think Kanye crazy, you're crazy.
You're crazy. Like, you don't understand how smart and intellectually knowledge this nigga is when it comes to like the world of marketing and the world of fashion. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just the world of like music. This man is so freaking just diverse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because how the hell you get a multi-billion-dollar fashion company and
Exactly.
Balenciaga's to help you make affordable shit.
Exactly.
Faction shit. What they're using their name. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's mad crazy to think about. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you have to be well spoken
To gain that relationship.
to even have that kind of relationship. So I'm saying, like,
I don't think people get how big that is, though.
exactly,
It's
yo.
the head of freaking Balenciaga.
You get what I'm saying? So you have to be well intellectually diverse to even have a chance to have them help you make this thing.
Exactly.
Because if Kanye was really crazy, none of these niggas would work with him.
Exactly.
If this nigga was really crazy, bro, you really think this nigga would be worth $9 billion?
You know how many billion-dollar or multi-billion-dollar industries work with them? You
Exactly.
have Adidas, Gap, Balenciaga, Apple. Come on now.
If this nigga was really crazy, none of these niggas would be working with him. This nigga wouldn't even have a chance to make none of these shit.
Exactly.
And then also, damn, this fucking sounds way better.
Exactly.
In my fucking ears. And then also, nigga, you think this nigga would be doing the things he does in like the music industry?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking has a multi-million-dollar label? Like, nigga, stop playing with this man.
Exactly.
This nigga is not crazy. He's just what do you call a philosopher?
Yeah.
He just
People don't get into it years later.
exactly. One thing I learned about philosophy was like the people that was philosophers was always castrated and cast out because they thought differently from other people.
Yeah.
You know, and they questioned everything while people didn't question anything. You get what I'm saying? So that made them cast out and people didn't like them.
Yeah.
So I look at Kanye in that same light as a philosopher that he just knows so much shit and he's just boiling, trying to tell you about it.
Yeah.
Just imagine like you knowing something, you know what I mean? And you know it so well and you sitting here and you're watching other people and like if you gave this person this information, they can be doing so well. You know what I mean? And he's just boiling with all this information and he wants to share it.
Yeah, he spills it out and then we're like, no,
You're
he's
crazy. When he was on Drink Champs, bro, this man is just fucking oozing out of himself with information right now. But people in the comments saying this man crazy.
Yeah, he crazy.
This man said something that was so real, which I seen with my own eyes now. When he said, yo, America is for sale. You get what I'm saying? And I didn't understand that until I seen it when I went up to Central Florida area. Nigga, the amount of land that people is coming down there and buying.
Exactly.
Just buying up.
Another example is freaking Agent, bro.
Exactly, yo.
Well, people don't know Agent's a YouTuber.
bro.
And on his other YouTube channel, he's just buying land and houses and
bro.
capitalizing off
Off
that. And he's from Canada.
Yeah, bro. And I'm like, I was looking at it. I'm like, I'm going down there and I'm just looking at all these land, this empty land that people is buying up by the acres for low price because there's no jobs and nobody's down there. While people in the city are spending their money in the city. You feel what I'm saying? So now down there, I'm looking at these properties and these properties are mad cheap because there's no jobs in these areas. Little do you know, people that is buying these lands is living in the city. You get what I'm saying? But they're not buying shit in the city. They're just buying shit in areas where there's no jobs because they're dead cheap.
Yeah.
If you go into an area that there's meaning, when I mean there's no jobs, meaning the job is not paying the amount to afford some shit like this. If you go and buy land in those areas, when they eventually build up until a community that has the jobs and shit, now your shit is triple the cost. This shit is worth more. What's Kanye basically said? That nigga went to Wyoming and bought up, I don't remember how much acre he said
it was a lot.
Buy up a whole bunch of acres because there's nobody fucking over there.
Exactly.
And it's nobody over there. And it's a whole bunch of land over there that is mad cheap. What a freak not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's sitting there and watch when that shit, he goes and build that shit up. Now that shit's gonna be worth quadruple the amount he paid for.
Exactly.
And he owned it cash. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
This man just broke down something to you that is easy to freaking comprehend.
I want to say easy to comprehend.
It is.
To the average consumer, bro.
I believe it is. It's all it takes.
But it probably is easy to digest, but I think what clouds the average consumers
It's who's speaking it.
It's who's speaking and what they see in the media.
Immediate, like the dude is speaking mad facts, bro. And every single day I think about what he said. That's the only thing I took away from that thing when he said America is for sale, because that shit is 100% true.
Mm-hmm.
America is for sale. There's so much land in America that is vacant and empty, and it's just waiting for people to buy it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And the only people that's doing that shit is freaking white people.
Yeah, and people that's not from America.
Not from America. There's people that comes from other countries to America and buy up all the land and go back home. Buys up all the land and go back home and just makes money off of the land they bought in America. While people that's in America that works in the city is like, nah, I can't go up to that country area. Are you stupid?
I feel you.
You know what I mean? I went up to this, I'm like, they call this country area. I'm like, yo, I don't believe there is no country. I mean, let me put it like this. You know how people be like, yo, that's the country?
Yeah.
I don't believe that there's stuff like that in America. You know what I mean? Because like I only be like, when I went back to Jamaica, that was the country.
Yeah.
That's the country area, like where you live off the land, you know what I mean? And you catch rainwater as your water. That's the country. I see that as the country. In America, if you have like freaking running water in your house, and you easily can get running water, you can go to a grocery store down the street and get what they had, nigga. You can get Amazon delivery to you. Yeah. Same day shipping. You know what I mean? Or it might take 3 days. If you have easy access to any shit like that, I don't believe that's the country.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
That's just an area that's not built up yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's taking some time for it to build up. You know what I mean? So as soon as I get built up, nigga, that's beautiful land that's making you mad money. And you can live off that easily. You know what I mean? But you don't see it. But he sees it. And he's like just oozing with information.
Yeah. It was like 2 hours plus worth of information, you know?
2 hours. And he's sitting there and he's like, bro, what do you own? You own nothing but braids and the N-word. What that is worth? That's not worth nothing. You need to go own something.
Yeah. After that, I was like, man, I need to buy some more stock.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, this nigga is talking. I'm talking with people. I'm talking with people, and they're like, yo, I know the dude that owns fucking 12,000 shares, 12,000 shares in Apple. This is an old dude, just owns 12,000 shares in Apple. You never even noticed that this man was the richest dude you're sitting next to. You know what I mean? Because he niggas is buying dumb shit. You don't understand. Like, bro, you gotta get what is called woke. I call it that. I'm gonna call it that. Now I'm not gonna use woke. You know why people misuse that word? Nigga, I'm woke.
I'm woke.
I'm fucking woke in this black movement. Nigga, you gotta be enlightened.
Yeah, enlightened. Yeah, that's better. Much more. Yeah.
You gotta be enlightened and like just how shit works.
Yeah, I'm willing to question things.
Yes.
Which goes into that. You gotta question things, man.
Like, bro, you just gotta be like, yo, knowledgeable.
Yeah.
And teachable.
Yeah. Going back to what he said, he was in the part of the drink champs, he was like, what do we own? Braids? The word nigga? You know what was talk. But that thought comes with questioning things. Cause I forget who it was exactly, but I remember Kim Kardashian, she had braids, and the thing was like, dang, she's a
it's like a black appropriation.
And nobody was never like, do we own braids? Nobody has a patent for braids.
Exactly. Who the fuck cares? Niggas said the same thing when Justin Bieber got fucking locks.
Exactly.
He locked his hair. Who gives a like?
Exactly. Is there somebody that patent freaking locks for
black people? I was like, yo, when I heard black appropriation, I was like, nigga, get the fuck.
Nobody owns that.
Who gives a fuck, nigga? Let that nigga.
And that also thing that happened with the freaking Island Boys, the way they had what is it called?
The dreads.
Yeah, the dreads.
Dreads in his head, like the locks.
Yeah, the locks. It was like, you're not black. We don't own hairstyles, man.
Nigga, like you worrying about hairstyles that you don't even like, nigga. Is you getting like a compensation every time you see that shit on TV?
Exactly.
Like, if
did you get paid every time somebody has braids in?
No, nigga. Like you don't get a fucking check in the mail, nigga. Who cares?
Exactly.
Moving forward.
Moving forward.
Like, nigga. Like with the thing with Nas selling his royalties, half of his royalties on 2 songs. Like, do you know how many white people is buying that shit?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't believe, nigga, the ratio between black and white people buying that shit is fucking probably like 10-1. I believe so.
Yeah, I believe it.
It's probably like around there. 10 white people to 1 black dude buying that, trying to buy that, the royalties. Did you even get a chance to buy it?
No, they had to move the date to the 20th.
Exactly. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, dude, You niggas is always gonna be broke because you don't understand how shit works. If you sit there and you believe that, I feel like it's what is, I don't know the word to use for this, but I don't believe it's needed, but kind of it's understandable why I believe. I don't want to get crucified, as I'm about to say, but it's at the end of the part. Who cares? I believe a lot of black people has like a you owe me kind of attitude.
You owe me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A lot of black people have like a you owe me kind of attitude, and it's sometimes justifiable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like living in America, I believe.
Yeah. I say, because my thing is, if people are still like, I'm not doing this because I still need my 40 acres in a mule. If you have that way of thinking,
you're not gonna get anywhere.
Like
nigga, like one fucking.
You're like waiting for something. You need to go get it. I'm not trying to sound like cliche.
You're like, but it really is that.
Exactly.
It's like a go get it. Like go and get it. Like there's so much. Like with that song, there's so much money in this motherfucker. There's so much money in this world, bro.
Exactly.
Little do you know. And I'm looking at a nigga like Angel. Nigga went to go drive truck and is making mad money just driving truck. And then tells a nigga like Corey, yo, you can drive truck and make good money.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't fucking want to do that. I don't drive no truck. You feel me? Like, then I don't know what to tell you. What do you want to do? Like, there's so much money in this world.
It is.
It's all about if you.
And that's another thing, because I don't know what it is, but people have the idea like it's the block. You know how the block, you be like, dang, it's not enough money for us and this to split on this block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the way I look at it is like, you know how many different fashion labels there are? You know how many freaking different YouTube channels there are?
Exactly.
Every brand is getting paid. You think when you go to a mall and you see a freaking Foot Locker and a Foot Action and the Champs in the same store, you think the freaking CEO of all those foot stores is like, damn, why is Champs in here?
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
You know why? They don't do that because it's enough money for everybody to split.
Exactly.
You think Balenciaga, Gucci, high-end fashion, they was like, bro, why did these get created? Why are they in my mall? No, you know why? Because there's enough money for everybody to split.
Exactly.
You know?
And if you have a problem, buy them niggas out.
Exactly, bro.
If you have a problem, go work hard and buy those niggas out. Fucking Rockefeller did it. You know when Rockefeller made his fortune? This nigga came from New York, went down to Ohio, right? Because it was a big oil rush down there. Mm-hmm. And he went and just bought up oil refineries from the locals. He went to one local. He was like, bro, you know what I mean? You have to go pump it. That's a lot of work, bro. Mm-hmm. You got to go pump it, X, Y, Z. How about I just gave you $5,000 and I'll take over your oil refinery? And people did it. He's like, all right, there you go.
Yeah.
Give me $5,000. So that's one oil refinery. Went on to the next oil refinery that somebody owns, another local owns. Bro, I'll give you fucking $8,000. All right. And back then, that's a lot of fucking money.
Exactly.
You could retire that. You know what I mean? And be like, all right, I'll buy up that refinery. And then he went, boom, boom, boom. And then next, you know, he's selling. How it works? You use like the train companies and the movers. Like I don't remember what they're called, but people to move and things of that shit. And he got it at the discount because he made himself get a discount because he's like, yo, I'm the one bringing you all the business. I'm bringing you a lot of business, so I should get a different rate than all the other locals that's bringing you. No, their little business. I'm bringing. So that's what he did. The next thing you know, he made more money from that. Because now he's getting a discount on moving the oil. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So he's making more money on that. And now he was like, fuck it, I'm going to build a fucking train station to move my own shit. Because he had enough money to do it. And then he built the train station. Now he's making 10 times more because he don't need the train rail company.
He doesn't need no middleman, basically.
Middleman. So nah, that's what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? That's how he made his fucking fortune.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard. It's just fucking, it takes the knowledge that he had. You get what I'm saying?
And for me to break down that in layman's terms, for just in case the viewers don't know who Rockefeller is, let me lose Frank Lucas. You know, I'm breaking it down pretty simple.
Right.
He didn't get the heroin from somebody that was in New York.
He went to the source.
He went to the source and brought the heroin back.
Exactly. That man went to the source himself. He was like, man, and then people was like in the road. He was like, man, this shit is whack. That man went straight to the source himself and said, yo, it's got 100%.
Yeah.
Pure, 100%.
Not stepped on.
Not 100% pure, straight from the source, and got it brought over here. Figure out how to get brought over here.
No middleman.
And made his fortune. It's not hard. It's all about the drive and the knowledge that you have about it. You get what I'm saying? So when you see a nigga like Kanye that's giving you the information, because I believe wholeheartedly everybody's giving you the information.
Yeah.
It's on fucking YouTube. fucking you have people like Kanye and all these
It's
other
in the music.
speakers
Spread it around.
right around. Like
Depending
even,
on who you listen to.
bro, even what's that nigga name? Oh my god, Money Man.
Yeah.
Talking about cryptocurrency in 2017, bro.
Yeah.
Talking about how you bought Litecoin and Bitcoin
In 2017.
in 2017.
Just need to find it.
And the music that you listen to, niggas is giving you information, bro. Like, bro, it's all about if you listening
Yeah.
and you're teachable and you want it and driving hungry, bro. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
That's it. But shout out to Kanye, not shout out to Ye. He changed his name.
Yeah, shout out to Ye. Shout out to Balenciaga. You know, that's another thing I've seen, bro. It's like, I'm pretty sure the average consumer won't see it, but it's like, nobody questions, like, dang, he's wearing a lot of, Balenciaga. I was looking at that, I'm like, he's wearing a lot of Balenciaga. There got to be some work going on because he doesn't really do that. And then a couple weeks later, the deal comes out with Balenciaga.
Balenciagas, but shout out to Ye. Shout out to Cordae. Can't wait for his shit.
Exactly.
You know what I
and
mean?
freaking the Gap hoodies engineered by Balenciaga. I believe that's coming out this year during the summertime. So
Niggas dropping hoodies in the summer. Niggas never even thought about that.
I did it before. Even though I'm not on the scale of Gap and Balenciaga,
That shit crazy. But anywho's, Cam, I feel like that's about it.
Yeah, it is.
That's about it. Any last words, Cam?
No last words, man. Make sure y'all listen to that Cordae. Caught some Yeezy Gap,
Exactly. But hey, my last words is free your mind. I'm gonna get that tatted on my arm.
You're not.
But that has been another episode of No Need to Talk Pod. We see you next week, same time, same place. Peace.